Hi everyone, it's Raj again. I'm here again with another student testimonial. I know these testimonials could be kind of repetitive, but I think it's really good to hear from different students who took my mentorship to see the different aspects of, how someone might have enjoyed the mentorship, right? So today we have Early Ling. Hi, Early. Could you introduce yourself to everyone and tell them a little bit about yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Early Lin. So I'm currently a graduate student in the Texas A&M University, and I'm majored in visualization. But I personally love storyboarding, and I want to be a storyboard artist in the near future and future. And also, I really like this mentorship. I kind of like improved a lot by my personal perspective, but still like need to enhance a lot of skills as well.
Okay, awesome.
So good to be here.
Okay, awesome. So my first question for you, Early, is out of like all the different storyboarding classes and stuff like that, why did you decide, to take a one-on-one mentorship with me?
Mm, so personally, because I mentioned I'm from a visualization department, in our department we kind of like do more general stuff for the animation. So we kind of like combine everything inside the animation. So people and also all the classes in our department, they're more general. Like every direction we have some kind of class, but not specifically to storyboarding. So that's one piece I'm kind of lacking in my department, and I also do not have a lot of like friends or student or fellow to ask when I got any like specific storyboarding program. And then like I know I think I watched your LinkedIn post or something, and I found out you have the mentorship, which is like pretty. It's a brand new stuff to me. I have never took any mentorship before, but like after those like 10 weeks of study, I feel like this is like a really good experience to me. And I feel like it's totally worth it.
Awesome. Okay. During the mentorship, you were able to work on two storyboard pieces. Could you tell us a little bit about the process that you went through in creating it, and how was that experience?
Uh, yeah, I first got the prompt from Raj, and I think my first storyboard, Raj asked me to watch some like random YouTube video and try to capture some of the emotional moment or inside the video, and try to come up with the cinematography way of this story, and try to like imagine what happened at that time. And like this is uh, brand new for me for like come up with story, and I kind of like took because at that time I think my mentorship started with the big anniversary 911. So I kind of like watched a lot of emotional YouTube at that time, and I told Raj I really wanted to try some emotional moment, like a really emotional story. And then I tried to find the resources, and then I find the survival tree, which is like a pretty like interesting point of view by like telling a story about 911. And I started from that point. Raj led me to do the thumbnail for the storyboard. I remember at the first time that my thumbnail is pretty terrible, and like Raj says, everything is so tight, like your everything as a beginner that happens. And so I will just like it's good to know all the stuff in the beginning, and then later on, my thumbnail kind of like grow into the Storyboard Pro. I use the Storyboard Pro for the second and the third iteration, and it's kind of going better and better every time I reviewed with Raj. Later on, I got it published in my LinkedIn, and I got some very good feedback from the industry professionals. So I feel like that is pretty good. And my second story is about chasing. It's a chasing script. So I kind of want to say the first story is more emotional. It's more calm down. It's so quiet. Like it's just two people talking. So in the second story, I kind of like goes crazy. There's so many people in the story, and there's like a lot of action, and there's so many like different places I need to go to because my story located in San Francisco, so I choose all the landmarks there. And I feel like I actually just finished the second story, the second storyboard. I feel like I got more relaxed on the second one. It's like my mind is like open up, and then like Raj also gives me a lot of like good ideas along the way when we do a reviewing, like one time after another time, and like my technical skills and also the storytelling skill and also cinematography skill kind of like it grows and grows and becomes better, I would say, compared to my first, like at the very beginning.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So there were a lot of different topics that we covered during the 10 weeks, right? So, were there like any topics that you completely didn't know about and now you know about, or topics that you really, really found like your favorite to learn about? Were there any of those things?
Um, so the thing I think I didn't know first, it's like stay with the character you wanna like tell. Cause I remember when I do the survival tree, a lot of time I have the young man as the main character, but I kind of like do the close up to the another like not the main character. It's just another like minor tiny character, and I both do the close up on that character, and which doesn't make much more sense. And a lot of time I kind of like uh the camera kind of just like randomly move around the environment without any purpose. And I think like Rush told me a lot of time, don't like no like don't let your camera just like move without any purpose. You need to have motivated movement. So that part like actually impacted me a lot. So right now, if I want to do a camera movement and I want to also like do the framing or any stuff, I wanna know like what am I doing right now, and do I um, like feel the feeling of the character, and like what does our audience want to see right now. So I kind of like I got all those things in mind in order to actually set up all those like blocking stuff. So I think that part is pretty beneficial for all
Awesome,
the students.
awesome. So I know that you said that in your school there isn't like a specific focus on storyboarding, right?
Mm.
Would you say that you would have been able to study storyboarding on your own without taking this mentorship and learn as much as you did by yourself?
Yeah, I would say of course not. You can never do that. I did that like for maybe 1 year or half year, I guess. Like because I love storyboarding, and I kind of like learned that in the beginning by myself, and I kind of like took some time-based medium class or photography class in our department, which is kind of related to this storyboarding, but it never worked. because like there's so many detailed stuff in the storyboarding, like the perspective, the character's movement, the gesture, and composition. There's a lot of stuff you need to take care of when you do the storyboarding. And like, if I'm doing that by myself, most of the time I cannot even like notice a lot of stuff I did it wrong. Um, so it's really good to have Raj like provide different kind of like opinions and have a third pair of eyes here. And also like the lecture you categorize in the beginning of this class. I feel like that one also like organized pretty well because I never actually noticed some of the part like I don't know, like there's one lecture said POV, right? So it's some kind of like similar to what I have mentioned before, like stay with the character's POV. And also, I remember another lecture you told us about the camera movement, and we watched a bunch of like film clips from Steven Spielberg, and also you took a lot of like film analysis. So like go through those framing one by one and tell me like why they're doing this, why this is uh like really emotional at that moment, and that works at that time. So I feel like those thing is pretty valuable, and I cannot like learn this from the school.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So, I think you kind of answered the next question in that answer already. So
Oh,
I'll skip that one. All right. So I'll go straight to the next question. And since you took the whole mentorship and you experience what it offers, right? Who do you think this mentorship would best benefit? Like, uh, what artists should take this mentorship? At what level do you think they should take this mentorship at?
mm, I would say the very most important part is the student needs to have a passion in the cinematography, in the storyboarding. I think that's the basic part because like there's a lot of time you need to like actively interact with our mentor, right? Like we can communicate, and if I don't know anything, I can ask. And also like Roger is really kind. He provide a lot of like a variable time slot, like daily, like we can ask question. Roger will like upload video for us, which is like that means like we got all those chances, those opportunities already, but like we need to like be passionate about this and active about this and then grab those opportunities. Um, and also, I feel like you need to have a basic drawing skill. For me, I like drawing since I was little, but like in the middle of my like learning experience, I kind of like moved to the technical like computer science region, which is like not related to art at all. And then when I comes back, I feel like my drawing skills kind of like dropped. So, but still, like I love drawing, and I feel like students who took this class, at least they need to have the basic drawing skills, know how to actually like do the live drawing, like do some like really quick sketch, and also learn the perspective. My perspective is pretty horrible in the beginning, but I feel like right now it's getting better.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, I think like those basic stuff, and also like watch a lot of the student needs to love watching film. Because like for me, I think I told Raj before, when I started with this class, I said I don't like watch action film. I don't like live action. I just like watch animation, and it's just coming from Disney or Pixar or like those like like region. But actually, after this mentorship, I feel like I kind of expand my like the film I'm watching. I kind of like I love watching action film right now because I need to enjoy it. So I need to have those reference. So I don't like it. I need to practice. And then like once like you said you don't like it, but like once you watch it like several times, it's kind of like going natural. And I kind of like say, oh, that's not bad actually. So yeah, open your mind and also like what I say, have the passion, the basic drawing skills, and also love watching film, and you will be good to go.
Awesome. I love that answer. That's great.
Cool.
So this is kind of the second to last question. Um, so I know this mentorship costs $1,000. For those who don't know, it costs $1,000, and I know that's a big investment for especially students, right? But even though like you decided to make that investment and now you're finished, do you have any regrets spending that amount of money or anything like that? Or do you wish you didn't spend it?
Yeah, if I say I regret, could I get my money back? Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, actually, that definitely worth it. Like I feel like I kind of like compare this amount of money to my tuition, which is also quite a lot. Like in our department, like one credit hour, like we need to take at least like nine credit hour per semester, and one credit hour worth like $1,000, more than $1,000 already. But like compared to the thing you learn from the class you took in the department and also the class I took in the mentorship, I feel like this is like it's better for me. I guess like all the classes in the department, they are well organized, and like people need to take that in order to get a degree. But people like me who are more like want to focus on my like career path, I feel like this is much more better. And I said it's a good investment for people who like me, like the storyboarding.
Awesome. So the last question, well, it's not really a question, but I would like you to, tell everyone where you can be found, if they want to look at your work. So like, what's your LinkedIn, your Instagram, your Facebook, like, where, what's your portfolio website, like let everyone know where they can find you and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's like the simplest way you can find me is through my LinkedIn. So my LinkedIn is you can just like search my name, Early, ERLI, and my family name, Ling, LING. So you can search this LinkedIn and find me. And when you like go to my LinkedIn page, you can click the contact. I think that's contact, right? There's a link, and then it pops out with all my Instagram, my portfolio website, all the stuff will be showing there. So it's convenient to find me.
Awesome. So thank you, Early. Thank you for talking with me and telling everyone about the mentorship. And for those of you who are watching right now and you're on the fence deciding if you want to take the mentorship, I hope this interview gave you a little bit of insight to help you make your decision. My mentorship currently it runs throughout the year as long as I have slots. I take very few students, so if you are interested in the mentorship, message me so I can hold a place for you, even though I might be full at the time. Still reach out to me so like I'll let you know what I'm available and stuff like that, right? So again, Early, thank you so much, and hope everyone enjoyed the interview, right? See you around, everyone. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. See you.